today we're doing a battery swap in a VX Commodore. They've made it a bit difficult because you can't just undo the remote, unscrew it and change the battery. It's all sealed, it's a sealed unit, and it will cost you $140 to replace. So here's a cheaper way of doing it. It's a bit fiddly. It's my first go, and we'll see if it can be done. Alright, first you've got to unscrew these two screws here. Unscrew them. Okay, I've already done them, so speed things along. Okay, take those two screws out, and then this key will slide out. Then, to the tricky bit, you've got to pry open the two sides. So, I had luck by sticking a flathead screwdriver, starting off in there, and just slowly, carefully prized it open, and it clicked open, and then I sort of got another screwdriver and works my way along the thing, along the side, until I've got it all the way around, and then I just used a bit of force to get the rest open. Okay, and this is what you end up with. This is what's inside it. Okay, so you have this little circuit board with the battery in it. So that just comes off. Now the hard part is getting the battery off, because the battery is welded. The connections are welded onto the battery, not only at the top, there's spot welds, not only at the top, but also on the bottom. These bits here, and I've broken that when I was taking it off, so that's what you've got to be really careful of. So I did mine using the flathead screwdriver again. I just started off around this area here, got it in a bit and just slowly prized it away, and they came off pretty easily. The top did anyway. And then what I did, I bent it back slowly so I could get to the bottom one. But as I was prying the bottom one away, I bent it back too far, and it actually broke off. So you've got to be careful of that. Alright, so anyway, the battery's off. That's on my spare one anyway, so at least I have one to practice on. That's the battery I'm going to be using. Now, I have to get started on the real one. So again, unscrew the two screws at the back. Now, that's all sealed up. Okay. Whoa. It's loose in there. That might be the battery that's loose in there. That's why it's not working. So that could be the problem. Anyway, I still have to open it. So I'll get started like I did the other one. Can feel some cracking. Typically, this one isn't coming apart as easy as the spare I had. I don't really care if I wreck this casing. I'm going to use the other casing anyway. So that's what happens if you're not careful. Where it's weakened away, where the screw goes in. Weakest section you'll break. There we go, that's what you want to hear. A nice crack. Now, get a little screwdriver in there. Just work your way around. Oh. Nice. Hey, I think the battery is loose in this, that's why it's not working. Just going to make things easier. think I've got it away far enough now to do it by hand. There we go. Yep, batcher was loose. That makes things a lot easier. Things I don't have to see there. That's the little thingamajiggies, little contact bits. And that's the one that I broke on the other one, the spare one, down there. So that makes things really easy. All I have to do is figure out a way of getting this to contact each connector, make contact with it, and then we're in business. Okay, so I'm about to sticky tape this to the battery to the circuit board. Just take that out for now. Just hang it to the side. Now it goes in there. I don't know, you could probably use glue, but I'll just use sticky tape. Let's get one bit on there. And then we'll place one right around the board. Bit of a stretch. Use some good sticky tape for this. You want a good connection. Sticky tape's making it a bit difficult to get in. Just force it in or go in. Okay, that's in. Now you've got to get this back into the groove, this little rubber seal. You know, I think it's the sticky tape that's holding it. That's it. Now you just got to put a bit more force on there. Okay. Now I'm just going to put one little bit of tape on it for now, just to make sure it's working. Go and test it. And I'll put a more permanent seal to it. Okay, so that's it. I'll just go check it, and then alright, tested it and all works good. Now we just got to seal it up. So I'm going to use a bit of glue, super glue, to seal the frame up, and make a bit of sticky tape as well. Don't use too much in case I have to open them up again. Don't get any on the little terminal at the end there. And wait for that to seal up. I'll put the key back in. I think that was the right way. Not sure, but I think it was the right way. there you have it. All done. Of course you have to do tighten this up. I don't know. I'll see how well that super glue seals. I don't know whether I'm going to use sticky tape or not. There you have it. Battery replaced. Saving you $140. And there's the finished product. I ended up super gluing it and just putting some black duct tape around the sides just to make sure it doesn't come apart. Tested it, all works fine. Started the car up, no problem. So there you have it. But it's a bit fiddly and you could break the casing in the process of opening it. And also the terminals, the battery terminals are a bit tricky. If they don't come apart with a screwdriver, you have to grind them off, and very easily broken. So be careful and try at your own risk. Over and out.